We're moving into our first game. It's going to be on Apocalypse as we are all waiting with our eyes peeled on what Jason and Caueninja are capable of doing on these Tescas.
I expect to see, if Wes's gameplay of this Legend is any indication, a lot of signatures coming out, especially a lot of neutral signatures, a lot of side signatures as well. That is definitely a normal thing that we've come to learn from the way people play Tesca.
But not the double Tesca though, especially not in 2v2. I mean, we've seen it periodically, of course, but I mean, we saw two level 60 plus. They were kind of similar in terms of the level too. So I can only imagine that these players that played the double Tesca for a large portion of their 2v2 careers, and I want to see in what kind of way they have specialized in that sense. But Neuz and Anto looks like they have been specializing in finding knockouts because they're the ones that are able to pick up the first one.
That weapon toss goes high. Ooh, he ends up getting caught in the middle of it. I think he had a plan going on with that weapon toss and ended up just getting interrupted right in the middle of it. Neuz is easily going to find that dare there for the KO onto Jason.
Yeah, that spear, I mean, two dares into a Sarah. I'm going to say Sparky was looking kind of magnetic for a moment.
Seems to be a common theme with you is finding which legends or which players have magnetic weapons turned on.
I mean, hey, sometimes that's the only way you can describe their gameplay. How are they getting, like, multiple hits that are incredibly difficult to find, but making it look silky smooth? Well, the weapon is magnetic. What do you mean?
Ooh,
the GC side sig!
Great side sig. That was huge.
Oh, but they have a side sig too. There it comes. Neuz getting thrown off.
Probably one of the, like, highest level, highest signature usage games that we've seen in quite a while, because like everyone is playing I use my signatures Legend, from the Orion player to the Amugi player to the Tesca player. Like, those are three, we use our signatures all the time.
Yeah, and you're just constantly hearing the sound effects of them getting thrown out. And I want to mention, I mean, I said I want to see how they've specialized in this double Tesca pick. We're seeing attempts of trying to follow up a signature with a signature.
I think if you took the audio of this game and the audio of like a Friendly 2's game, it would not sound that much different, but it would obviously change once you add the video to it. They're not just like signatures.
The free-for-all lobby you got thrown into when you were trying to finish your battle pass mission.
Yeah, don't misunderstand me. It's just the audio that sounds like that.
Yes, of course, and they're placing these signatures so incredibly well. Now, Cal stuck in a 1v2, Neuz and Anto above him. Are they going to be able to get back up?
Now this is what can be a little bit scary about using those signatures, is one, when you use them and you miss, you get put into a lot of recovery frames. Oh my gosh! He tried to go for the GC side of you, like, off screen. But then even if you hit, like, it's usually a lot of animation frames that are happening, which gives the other person the ability to punish you.
Recovery will connect, and I just cannot wait to see the stat page to see the amount of signatures used in this game, because I firmly believe that it will be the largest number of signatures used in a game that I have seen in my casting career.
There was a great weapon toss. He's coming back in. There's the GC side signature. Side air, probably one of the rare times we saw a light attack KO, other than, I mean, technically not a light attack when he got the recovery KO with the greatsword at the end of the game. It is the heavy button. See him turn around, boom, there's that grounded recovery, getting the KO off the top. That was a really close game.
All right, where is it? Signatures,
nope.
15. Oh, no, we got the wrong one.
That's not
no. Oh, I'm so sad. All right. Well, let's say it was, so that was 16. I could say that this was probably more than 16, maybe 16 per stock.
Yeah, it was like everybody used 16, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Polly.
How many is that? 64. Yeah?
Polly, yes, 4 times 16 is 64. Dude, why are we going to this
Why are we on this map? Why are we on this map? I'm so happy you mentioned it.
That use signatures as much as they do is so crazy. What a wild choice for everyone to agree on.
All right, well, it's going to be a wild ride, and we're here all for it, Sparky. So far, there's been no knockout. Actually, scratch that. There's been one. That's too honestly surprised that it took that long.
It's surprising that we almost saw like the second Amugi neutral signature double KO almost. One member of the red team just barely ended up surviving it, or we would have seen the second one of the day.
Alright, and just like that, 1 minute into the game, 4 stocks have been dropped. And we're looking at Cau, second stock orange here, quite damaged as well. Okay, Anto trying to find an opener here in center stage. He will find one, but it's unfortunately going to be on his teammates.
Jason's over there trying to do like a normal edge guard with gauntlets. Like, brother, what are you doing?
Yeah, just
throw out
signature.
the,
Yeah, there you
throw
go.
out the heavy button,
Anto's
brother,
got it
yeah.
figured out. He's got it figured out. Okay.
You're barking up the wrong tree with that one, Jason. He does have the boots on his feet now, as Neuz is just going to go over onto the left side. Actually, somehow we're getting significantly fewer signatures this game. Jason does find a KO with one on the right side. Anto going in on the left with one as well.
Alright, Jason able to get a star, able to get the first hit onto Neuz, but unable to convert it into any string. And what is that interaction off the very top? Neuz just going for a full-on commitment. Unfortunately, not going to be rewarded with a knockout, though.
Jason's starting to find his flow here with the signatures, specifically the side signature. We've now seen him find 2 KOs with the side signature. There's the neutral coming out from Anto. Now the down signature trying to cover the ground, and the down signature from Neuz as well. It's tough when like this many signatures are used to like find any flow to the game and really do any like critical analysis, just because the heavy button is being used so often, as now Jason is in the 1v2.
I mean, at this point, this is incredibly mechanical, right? There's just if they are playing mind games at this point, and if they are starting to condition and read their opponents, they are thinking way further than either you or me can. But Jason, there's no way you get back up. Okay, Anto, I saw Anto feed him a jump there, and that's like, there's like a 1 in 1,000 chance that he gets his dodge cooldown just right and he gets back onto the stage and wins that interaction. That would have been insane, but it's going to be the knockout.
Yeah, if he somehow was able to swap weapons, like towards the end of that, and was able to use Gauntlet's side air to get over to the wall, like he might have made it over to the wall. Anto probably would have knocked him out ultimately, but if Anto maybe flubbed that for just a second there. Nice turnaround down air from Neuz.
Just that signature too, right? And now you get the chase dodge back up. And that's gonna feed him a jump, right? If only he had the dodge back in the right moment there, that could have been crazy. Of course, Anto with almost a completely healthy stock, probably wouldn't have been any problem for him to take care of that. But we are going to move into the next game, and no surprises, we have no legend swaps from anyone here. And Anto and Neuz, they're looking to end the streak that Caueninja and Jason have here with a stern 3-0, unless they make some stronger resistance.
3, 2.
I would have liked to see the 1v1 there towards the end of that game, like a normal 1v1, just to see like what both of those players would have done in a normal 1v1, given that it's not like, okay, with all the chaos off.
No!
Dude.
You can't do that! You can't do that 30 seconds into the game! This really is starting to look more and more, it's really starting to look more and more like friendly 2v2, these options.
That was like a straight up 12-second stock. I mean, like he fell into the blast zone probably around 13 seconds, but like the stock was essentially over probably about 10 seconds into the game, and Neuz got that KO. That was massive.
And this is the thing. This is the thing that that keeps me stun locked, is that the lead isn't even that large.
Yeah, it's really not, given that the fact that Red Team has been able to add up so much damage onto Blue, both Anto and Neuz. Ooh, unfortunately that weapon toss is not going to help his teammate. It's going to just kind of keep him there in that spot while he gets caught by the signature.
Neuz, only player remaining with all 3 of his stocks right now. Doing a good job at tanking as well. Taking Jason all the way down into orange. He goes for a large commitment with the ground pound. He will be punished for it. Anto stuck in a quick 1v2 here. Neuz able to get back up safely though. Oh, what an end light to interrupt the combo, or the signature.
That was huge. Because Anto ended up missing with the side signature, and then came the signature punish, I believe, from Cau. Oh, Cau's going to fall here. He's the first one on a final stock. Charging up the D-Sig. Anto over on the edge. Even goes deep with that one. Really, really deep.
Right. One stock difference between these two teams right now, and it is on behalf of Cau. Might have to play ever so slightly more careful. I'm seeing Neuz really far down, and that's actually going to lead to the knockout. Anto getting hit by that signature too. Dangerous situation, able to get back up safely though.
Yet again, dude, it's so many gauntlet side sticks, dude. They just keep throwing them out and they keep finding hits. And what an interesting set this deep in tournament. I know like a lot of people are probably watching that and being like, wow, these guys are not good. They're spamming signatures, but if you were in this lobby, you would get destroyed. I'm just gonna let you know you would be getting destroyed by these players. Even if you were trying to quote unquote spam like them, you would not be going even. You would be getting pre-stock like every game.
Yeah, I don't have the chat open, but every time that you see such a gameplay, there's always someone in the chat called them Sig spammers, and whoever is saying that is usually Platinum, so, you know, it is what it is. Jason able to get back up onto stage, though. Neuz, only player on the blue team who is slightly damaged, but at this point, I mean, if history were to repeat itself, that this could be set in stone, just as I say so, though. This gets turned into a 2v1, and just like that, it's a 1v1, and just like that, it's a 1v0. Anto with a double knockout, 3-0 on the board. That's our last team advancing into top 8.
Hopefully we get the correct signature stats on this one, because, dude, I really want to know. Do you think it's over or under
I really
50?
want to know. 150, Sparky. What